Moyer, and welcome to Sway TV.
Welcome and to Amazon Live and virtually into our Sway TV studio.
I'm so excited to get started today.
And we're doing Workout Wednesdays here on Amazon Live.
And she is fresh off the set of Shark Tank.
It's such an honor to be here today, so thank you.
We're gonna have some fun on the street.
We are gonna be talking all about parenting.
This is our tribe of women. What is the key to a successful business?
And it's Brad Grunberg. Hi, Brad.
This is a game changer.
There's a Tesla. You can actually buy a car on Amazon. The perfect gift. You guys, get on this now.
Such an amazing Amazon deal.
Yes, we got our Drake's Cake break.
So awesome.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake your Zulai.
That was very dramatic.
Thank you. Thank you at Sway TV. Thank you.
Oh, Naveen says thank you. This is my first time I'm seeing Amazon Live. This is better than Netflix. Yes!
So happy New Year 2021. Let's bring it in with a bang.
2, 1.
So grateful for you guys and for Sway TV.
We'll see you soon. Until then, let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway. Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway. Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway, everybody.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Candace. Good morning, Amazon, and welcome to Sway TV. Now, I've got a special guest for you today. But before we get to him, if you haven't already done this, why don't you go ahead and hit that follow button, because we've got great programming, great guests, and great items that are going to be in our carousel today. And you know, if you love our shows and you've missed a couple of episodes, don't worry, because you can go easily to swayreplay.com. That's swayreplay.com to catch all of your favorite shows, your favorite hosts, and your favorite items in the carousel. And what I think makes us different here at Sway TV is we actually have a Sway TV podcast. Now, you can hear this on Amazon Music, and you can also hear and listen about our great products. So no matter whatever show that you choose to look at, whether you're watching the shows on Sway Replay or live right here at Sway TV, or if you're listening at Amazon Music, go ahead and check out the carousel. Look at some great products that we have that we're going to be showing you. Now, today, I have such a great guest. Now, I talked about him yesterday on the show, and I said he was going to be here. So I want to introduce you. Yes, he's my partner, so that's why we're not wearing masks. We live together. So,
Yes, we're safe.
But my partner, who is a over 50 fitness enthusiast, Doug Jeffrey.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be. It's wonderful to be here, and thank you for joining us. And just going to share kind of a little bit of my experience of just trying to stay healthy and live that healthy lifestyle.
Well, you know, before we get into that, Doug, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about, like, how did you get into fitness? And also, because I know some of the viewers out there are wondering, how old are you, and how did you get into fitness?
Well, my age is I'm 58, and
I'm clapping. That's awesome.
I'm an old guy that's still kicking. Just growing up, I was in various different kinds of sports, and just an active, traditional, young man trying to grow up. And then as I got older, I fell in love with just fitness in general, the weights, and I remember being a kid, my mother would take us to this local gym that had a roofie leak with my best friend Nick. In the mornings, in the wintertime, I'm from New Jersey, the roof would leak and all the plates would be frozen on the concrete floor, so we had to chip them out. So that was the beginning of my finding that love and just that commitment to just staying fit and healthy. Now, flash forward 58 years, And because I've been doing this somewhat religiously for 42, 43 years, as now that I'm aging, I really think I'm feeling the benefits of really taking care of the temple that was given to me. Not only working out, but it's a lifestyle. It's you are what you eat. That expression, it's so true. And you know, with that said, there's different fields of what is it, more of working out or eating correctly. In you know, my humble personal opinion, I think it's probably at least 85% of what you put into your body. And then the rest of it will just fall in place. Everyone's different based on their DNA, their uniqueness. So what might work for me might not necessarily work for anybody or Candace.
So what you're saying is that you believe that 85% of being fit is more diet than it is exercise. I'm really surprised to hear that. Why do you think so?
It's the adage, you are what you eat. Oh. And everybody's body will process and take foods differently from, you know, what your base metabolism might be, just based on your size. There's so many factors that come into play. But with that said, if you really think about it, what you put into your mouth is going to have a direct correlation on the outside, from your skin to your energy, just to your well-being. So putting in the proper energy source, the proper nutrients, that's really what it's about.
So what about people like me, as you know, who have a sweet tooth and love chocolate and everything sweet? Do you think that there's healthy alternatives to like a bag of chips or junk food or a candy bar?
Oh yeah, and it you know, as the world progresses, everyone's, you know, the spidey sense is starting to kick off and say, well, maybe I shouldn't eat that. So with that said, there are things out there, and you can find something that is satisfying, that is really pretty good for you. And later on in the show, we're going to share with you one of my little tidbits that Candace found, this wonderful recipe. I love these things. She has to make them.
Oh my gosh,
not
you
all
guys.
the time, because I'll eat them in one sitting.
He can eat 12 of these in a sitting. He can eat a plate in a sitting, and I'll make them. They're supposed to last like 3 days. He'll eat them in one day.
They're good.
So yeah, so now they're so good that we've actually decided we're only going to make them every other weekend
I will eat them.
because he eats them. Tell them how much peanut butter you can eat in a week. I'm not joking.
I probably go through 4 jars of peanut butter, which, you know, a misnomer. It's, you know, based on, you know, fat, carbohydrates, proteins. You know, it's there. It's really understanding the science of your body, and you know, these diets, or the lifestyles, I like to call them. Not a diet. A diet is short term. A lifestyle is the commitment to what you're going to do and how you're going to live your life. From the Atkins diet to Lindora to the keto diet. Our bodies are designed. Our bodies are a machine that how what we eat, how our body processes these foods, and where it goes. So it's just, you know, it's a fascinating science. And once again, the more I know, the less I realize I don't know. So I am learning, and you know, hopefully you'll join in with me, and you know, we can learn together. It's just really trying to just get up and do something that's healthy, that's going to make you feel better.
Well, that's a good point, actually, because you're talking about being fit over 50, and there's people that are younger than 50. So what you're saying is that you can really customize something for yourself to the individual. I may not be able to work out as much as you. I don't think that I can push as much weight as you. And actually, I know for a fact I can't, because I see him work out almost every single day. And I think it's okay that you're not competing against anybody, right? Can you kind of explain that, how you're not competing against another person? It's all about the individual.
Yeah, it really is about yourself, and you know, it's just making the commitment to yourself, and it's just saying, I'm going to do this. I'm going to wake up every day, and whatever it be, based on where you are in your life, it could just be walking around the block, breathing the fresh air, getting your heart rate up. And then once you give yourself goals, and it's always about setting yourself, you know, a goal to reach for and go after. Then from there, maybe you add, you know, maybe you increase your time and the distance. You always want to challenge yourself, and as you grow your body will grow, your body will respond, and then you can keep moving forward with that.
So you're basically saying, when you set your goals, to challenge yourself in achievable increments, because I know your achievable increments, you push further than I do. I know him, he pushes really, really hard. But for somebody like me, maybe it's not pushing, but I'm still moving in the correct direction. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, it's always doing something. A body in motion is going to stay in motion. A body rest is going to stay in rest. So to start, you just have to do something. You just, as I said, it's all about that commitment to yourself. It's a brand new year, and with the current situation, it's time to really reflect. You know, this situation's made us realize what's important and the value, and it all starts from within. I mean, you really do have that choice to commit to yourself that I am going to be I'm going to commit to that healthy, salubrious activity every single day. And by committing to that, you will then generate that energy, that mind space, and you will feel better. That will want to make you do more. And the more you do, the further you get along, and the more you continue to grow.
Well, actually, tell me about, because I know that so much of your routine in the past has consisted of cardio. And how recently you've been saying with the current situation, you realized you didn't need as much cardio as you thought you did. And I'm actually believing that too, because I feel like my workout, as you know, consists a lot of slow, deep stretch, working on the yoga mat several times a day, and that's what works for me. So explain to me how, because I know you were such a cardio addict before, and how today what you're going to show us is not so much cardio.
Yeah, it's what I'm going to show you today is more of just of a truncated kind of workout based on the current situation. But I was, I'm somebody who's
very habitual.
Habitual. When I say habitual, I will probably eat the same food.
He does.
Every single day.
He does.
And a lot of people go, why? And it's kind of who I am. You know, with that, good or bad, whatever you want to think of that, it works for me. So what I'm trying to say is, whatever works for you, and you really have to be aware of your body by what you eat and what you do physically to really pay attention on what you're looking to do. Being older, I always wanted to get that trim leanness. So my lifestyle, my exercise program, my diet has been created to give me what I look like. But you might not want this look, which it's totally up to you. You're the individual. You get to choose who you want to be. So I was locked into this cardio mode, and all of a sudden, current situation, gyms are not open. So based on what I had laying around the house, I had a jump rope that I found in a closet that I'm like, oh, this will work. And what I used to do and what I do now, night and day, and what I'm noticing with my body, I don't really need it that much. So it's as you experiment, as you change, you might be surprised. You know, one thing might work and might not, but always keep trying to change it up, add different things, and really pay attention to the results that you're getting or you want to get, and just keep going. That's the secret. Keep going.
And you know, you actually brought up a good point, and that is now with the current situation, a lot of people don't have access to gyms, and they've had to kind of finagle and think outside of the box. And I know that your workout today is designed for people that are not able to go to a gym, and that they can use items that they have in their house. Well, explain how, like, he was using, what were you using? We were cinder bricks, you tell me.
In the beginning, the initial shock of, oh, what am I going to do? Because I would go 6 days a week, and I just got creative. I had to MacGyver it, so I had cinder bricks in the yard, and I would take 2 cinder bricks and a painter's pole and use that as a bar, and bags of potting soil. So if there's a will, there's a way. But as I progress with this, as I said, I found the jump rope. I used Candace's yoga mat. So it's the jump rope, it's push-ups, it's working on your abdominal area, it's stretching. And as I said, I was so locked and loaded on weights, and I would do the same thing. And this was a breath of fresh air the kind of, I was forced to make that change, but looking in, back in hindsight, it really was, it really made the difference of how I'm evolving with, my hard work.
So do you think that people can use isometrics more? Well, can you explain isometrics to them first? And because we're not in a gym situation right now, how you focus more on isometrics?
Well, it's just any kind of resistance, just to the idea is to be able to get your resting heart rate up, and then just putting resistance against your body. From sitting there stretched, putting pressure depending on where you are and what you have. Once again, if you're having health problems, you might want to check with your physician first to see what you're actually able to do. But I'm sure walking or just any kind of being, just getting out and doing something, fresh air, beautiful sunshine. As I said, you got to get up and you got to move, even though you're tired. And the surprising thing is, and studies do show this, that if you're tired, then after you exert yourself physically, when you're finished, you actually have more energy. So try and wrap your brain around that one.
Why do you feel like we have more energy? Is it because we're creating more endorphins in our body?
Yeah, you're completely stimulating. Everything's kicking in your body, and that's it's, our bodies are meant to move. They're not meant to just be sedentary, sitting down.
And that's true. I think so many of us have spent 8 hours a day in a cubicle working 5 days a week, and so like you said, it's really important not to be sedentary. Tell us, in fact, what do you think is the importance of stretching before and after a workout?
Oh, just, especially getting, my late 50s, when I was younger, obviously wasn't really on my to-do list. But as I get older, it really, you got to keep everything loose and limber and get that blood flow going. I mean, just look at the yoga. You're a big yoga fan, and you're constantly getting me to do it.
Yeah.
And, that's why I said you really want to mix up your workouts, because you could do one thing, then try and flip something else in there. Guess what? It's not that easy. So it's really just being open-minded to trying different things. And you might have your go-to thing that you like, but just really try different things, because you're just going to find you use different muscles, and it's going to affect you in totally a different way.
That's so true, because when I get him on the yoga mat, he's so used to strength training. He's like, oh my gosh, I've never used these muscles, when he's on his back stretching. And then conversely, for me, I'm very limber, but I think I need more probably in strength. So everybody is a little bit different.
Yeah, and you just got to figure out just what you want and what your goals are. That's why it's really important to set goals. And I've been very blessed by being able to, I call it lock and load, and being so habitual. It really not only it carries over in every aspect of your life. It's you make that commitment to yourself. And when I prefer doing it in the morning, get it out of the way. Great way to start your day, but you might not work for you. You can do it in the evening, afternoon. It's just about doing it, and it's really about that commitment. I'll keep saying that. I'm going to keep repeating that. Is to really just say, I'm going to do this, and by doing that, it's amazing. In a week, 2 weeks, a year, what you can accomplish.
Well, that's a good point that you bring up. But also, I think here we are, in the beginning of the year, and so many people are talking about New Year's resolutions. And then I read a statistic that recently said that within 32 days, most people give up their New Year's resolutions. And an important way to look at a goal is not necessarily a resolution, but a New Year's intent. Like, what are our intentions for this year? And to create smaller goals that are incremental, that we use to achieve the bigger goal. And I think that's really important, whether
Yes.
you're exercising, when you want to do something in regards to weight loss or toning up or just feeling better, to start out with smaller goals that you hit, maybe that you set on a daily basis, a weekly basis,
Yes.
or a monthly basis. I know I did this with the yoga mat, and I would just slowly increase what I was doing. every single day until I was getting excited that I was achieving these goals.
Yeah.
And so then I would feel better.
Yeah, and you want to keep challenging yourself, because to do the same thing, it's going to become mundane.
Right.
But if you keep, as Candace said, keep creating those little goals that are achievable, and that gives you something to look forward to, and to keep going. And let's face it, it's not that easy. But give yourself permission to fail. There's nothing wrong with failing, but you got to start again. That's the thing.
You at least have to have the intention in mind in the first place to achieve something. You have to know where you're going from point A to point B, and then figure out how you're going to achieve it.
Yeah, it's just moving forward, and just be kind and loving to yourself, and you'd be surprised how your life can totally change around.
I know, it's amazing, and here we are at the beginning of the year, and he's going to show us a routine, a quick and easy routine that you can use with everyday items around your house. This is a man, we have a 20-pound tortoise at home named Stoffel, and this is a man who was using a 20-pound tortoise to lift up and down because he was looking for stuff in the house to use.
I had to be creative, and he kind of enjoyed it. He would just go for a ride with me. So
up and down in the yard. So you may not have a tortoise at home, and if you don't, that's okay, because he's got some very simple items to use. So why don't we go ahead and we're going to go, and why don't you tell us a little bit about the workout routine that we're going to do, and then we'll go over and meander over here and start.
Yeah, so.
Okay. So now Doug is going to show us a quick and easy routine, and he's got a yoga mat, a jump rope, he's going to use some isometrics, and this is something that you guys can do at home. You can do it inside if you don't have a place to go outside, or you can go into a yard. We've got a beautiful place today that we are here in sunny Los Angeles. We're so excited. It's the summer. I mean, it's the winter, but it feels like the summer. So
lovely
anyways,
Los Angeles.
Yeah, exactly. So let me grab your phone.
Take my phone.
And why don't you move over just a little tab? There you go.
Right spot.
So I'm so excited. So here's Doug, and he's going to give us a quick and easy, simple routine that you guys can do at home by yourself, and you don't have to go to a gym. Take it away.
Perfect. Thank you, Candace. So I'd like to thank everybody once again for taking a little healthy journey with me. So what we're going to do first is, obviously, we're just going to kind of get warmed up, and it's sway.com. So let's just start swaying. Let's just start to move. Just start to move everything. Move your hips. You're going to kind of wake up, kind of stretch. Just kind of pull that arm over your head. Just feel it. Yeah, you can feel the stretch. Switch to the other side. There you go. Try and keep your shoulders back. Reach over. Bend right there. Yeah, you can feel where it works. Yeah, there you go. It's just all about doing something. And depending on where you are, what stage of your life in, it's just get out there. You got to start. So right now, it's just moving. Just turn, move, let your body flow. Loosen up. You got to wake up. You got to get those cobwebs out of that head. Reach for the sky. Every morning when you wake up, you all have a choice. Is it going to be a good day, or is it going to be a bad day? Well, you can make it a good day. And what a great way to start your day, by doing something healthy. Now what we're going to do, we're going to keep our legs spread apart a little bit, and we're just going to bend over slowly. We're just going to hang. Just hang them there for a while. Scoot your butt left to right, side to side. Just move it. Let your heads hang. If you can, kind of touch your fingers to the ground. See how far you can get down. Once again, you don't want to push too hard. Everything is done at your own pace. So just hang for a second. Let your head drop. Just feel it. Just always just relax. You want to breathe. Make sure you breathe in and out. In and out. I'm going to grab your two elbows, head down, and just hang. Just let it hang. There you go. I'm going to kind of pull back up. Take a breath. Just left to right. You just want to feel the air. Just loosen those muscles up. Once again, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to repeat. This time we're going to put our legs closer together. Obviously, a little more difficult, might not be as flexible, but once again, do it at your own speed.
So we're just gonna drop over. We're just gonna hang. Just hang, head down. Yeah, there you go. Feel that back, feel your hamstrings, stretch them out. And try and touch the ground. My goal is to be able to get my palms on the ground, which that's a work in progress. Once again, come up, grab your elbows, just drop your head. Just feel it. Oh, push it. There you go, just push it. Yeah. There we go, just shake it up a little bit. Gotta wake up, the cobwebs out. There you go. Another thing I like to do is one foot firmly planted. I'm gonna grab my right foot and I'm gonna pull it back. And once again, be careful. It's a balance issue depending on how advanced you are, but just kind of hold it for a second. See, I kind of lost it myself. So go back again and try that again. Foot up, pull it, just stretch it back. Hold it, go down. Once again, same thing on the other foot. Grab it, pull it, make sure you find your balance, your center. Just feel your body stretch. There you go. Stretch it out. And once again, there's so many different stretches you can do. This is just a little bit of a version that I kind of put in because, as I said before, in the beginning I wasn't really big into stretching, but as I am getting older, I realize how valuable that is. You got to keep it loose, because especially after you really challenge your body, you work your muscles, they tighten up, the lactic acid buildup in there. So if you stretch before and then stretch after, it really is, it's really beneficial to the next day and the day after as far as the recover, because if you overdo it too much, the next day you're just going to be done. So, for being a beginner, just want to start out slow, which is getting up and doing something. So today, I brought my jump rope with me and found this in the closet. And once again, it's kind of riding a bike. A little bit of a learning curve, but it kind of clicked in quickly. So what we're going to do is we're just going to jump just to get your heart rate up a little bit, and based on the level that you're at, it's just kind of, if you can follow along with me, if you have a rope, I'd really appreciate it. Just kind of challenge yourself and just see what you can do. So once again, we're gonna start the jump. There you go. As I said, it's taken me a while to do this, but kind of getting it down. You can kind of move around and you can feel my heart rate just a little bit. And once again, you work to your level. That's all it's about. But the fact that you're out here doing it, that's really what's important. You jump, I can feel my calves burning a little bit. So there we go. And each time I do it, I try and challenge myself. Side to side, you can start getting crazy with it, but it's just about doing it. Okay, there you go. Heart rate's up a little bit. That's what you want. That's what it's all about. So what we're going to do now is we're going to drop the jump rope, and we're going to go into push-ups. It's one of my favorite things with the current situation. That was my go-to thing before I started to add a little weight. So it seemed to work for me. As I said, it's all about what works for you. Everybody's a little bit different. So what we're going to do, we're going to go down. You can just take a moment, kind of stretch it out a little bit. Okay. Gonna pick your position. Feet 6 inches apart, arm shoulder length. So ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Once again, it's up to you how many you can do. As you keep doing something with anything, you'll get better. Everything will increase. You can do more. Let's face it, some days got a little more energy than others, and that's okay. You just got to keep moving forward and doing it. Once again, stretch. Just, relax, breathe a little bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to go down. We're going to work on our stomach a little bit. So once again, what I usually like to do, depending on how much time that I have, I'll set a timer, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever. And if you're starting out, just pick 10 minutes. Just get out there and just try different things. So we're gonna lay back down. We're gonna bring our
feet up. Try and get them close as you can to your butt. Then we're gonna do some crunches. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And you really wanna feel it. As I said, you know, it's relaxing everything else and concentrating on the muscle that you wanna work with. And it starts to get the burn. You know, so you just keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Just rest, breathe a little bit, shake the legs out, just lay there. Yeah. Okay. What we're gonna do next is take our hands, scoot them under our butt. We're gonna do leg extensions. The crunches work the upper part. The leg extensions will work the lower part of your abdomen. So once again, hold them out, pull them up, pull them in, hold them if you like. You're gonna put your head down, you can stretch, you can multitask, stretch and work your muscles. Yeah, if you hold them, you really want to feel where they're working. Pull them back, out again. Just keep moving through it. Normally what I like to do is I have my ear pods, and I'll put in my ear pods and find some music that wants to motivate me, or you know, a audio book, whatever works for you. It's all based on the individual. Hold them for a few seconds. There you go. Put your hands out, just lay there. Yeah, it feels good. There you go, shake it off a little bit, stretch it out. So how's that so far? You just got to keep moving and doing something. What we're going to do is, if you just joined us, thank you for being here. Make sure that you hit that follow button on followsway.com. And what we're gonna do is, again, we're doing a little bit of a workout here. We're gonna jump some rope, do some push-ups, some sit-ups. Then towards the end of it, we'll just do more of different stretchings. So if you are just joining us, we'll go back again. I prefer to do this in the morning, wherever you are in the world. Might be the late night, whenever's best for you. It's all about doing something healthy. So sway, so let's just start to sway. Just sway, just move those hips. Move those hips, get the blood flowing. The arms over your head. It's all about moving. You just stretch, reach for the sky. I'm gonna bend down, grab behind your ankles, stretch, let your head drop. Try and get your fingers to the ground. That's been my goal for quite some time, and I'm getting closer, as you can see. I will get that. Not sure when, but I will not give up. So lift up a little bit, grab your elbows. Just hang. Just breathe. Always make sure that you're breathing. You want that air, oxygen to fill your lungs. Just hang. Move your head from side to side. Just really loosen your body up. As I said, there's so many different stretches that you can do. This is just something that I found that works for me. But as we move forward, I'll show you a little more advanced things that I do towards the end as far as the cool down. So next thing you know, we're gonna grab our rope again. A lovely little jump rope that I'm actually working on this and getting pretty good. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna jump. We're just gonna take our time. What I normally do is I'll try and count this down. I'll give myself a number that I'm trying to hit, so I have a goal to work towards. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. You can count, or you just keep going until you can't do it anymore. And once again, if you have the ear pods in, you lock into something that's going to motivate you, whatever that might be. Give you that little inspiration to move forward with it. But as I said, just jumping, I feel the burn in my calves, heart rate's moving a little bit. Once again, I cut out that cardio, so it's you can get you can get winded here a little bit, but it's all good. You just keep going. You just feel it. And once again, always at your own pace. You gotta work to your own pace. And if you keep doing something, you'll be able to build up to it. So with that said, we drop the jump rope down. We go back to the yoga mat. Once again, drop your head, stretch a little bit. We're gonna go back to our push-ups. So here we go. Hand shoulder width, legs out, and just here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. As I said, whatever you can do, whatever you feel comfortable with, the fact that you're doing it, that's what it's all about. So as I said, my goal is to be able to do my age in one shot. I'm actually pretty close. So just whatever works, you can feel where it's working. It's very important too, is to, when you're doing these different exercises, you really want to concentrate on where, what part of the muscle it's working. Chest push-ups are obviously your chest muscles, your triceps, your shoulders, and indirectly, it's kind of working a little bit of everything if you think about it. So it's really important to really concentrate and know what these certain exercises will really do. And over time, you really get in tune to just the slightest difference of changing your hands or how you hold something. It's completely different. And getting out of the routine of going to the gym only, it's really helped me realize that, I hold something, I pick it up differently, I feel it differently. So being locked into just doing one thing, as I was for so many years, it was kind of an eye-opening experience that, I can, this muscle, I'd like to get more out of it, but I couldn't. But by changing my hand position, it seems I can really hone in on where I'm going. So with that said, we're going to drop back down. We're going to go back to our stomach again. Once again, you can always just lay here. As I said before, it's, you give yourself a time. You just, within that time, as long as you're moving, you're doing something, you're doing the right thing. And just really make that commitment. So once again, earpods are flying out of my pocket, legs all the way up, hands behind. Let's work that stomach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And when you first start, maybe just go as long as you can to where it kind of hurts, but you don't want to, especially just starting for the first time, or if you're taking some time off, you don't want to kill yourself, because trust me, you won't be able to move for quite a while afterwards. So just find, whatever you can do that's comfortable. Then once you get to that, that spot, the next time, just maybe try and add 1 or 2 and just keep moving on from there. So that's what it's all about. You just want to keep challenging yourself. Once again, hands kind of under your butt. You want to lift your butt up a little bit. It will take the strain off your back. And once again, there's different variations of this, but I'm just going to stay with just the basic that seems to work for me. So legs in, legs out. You want to hold them for a second and repeat. And once again, when you get them out there, as I was saying, you can feel where you want that resistance to be. You want to remove it off your lower back. That's why the hands under your butt really are a big help. And then if you hold them for just a few seconds, you can really feel it pulling on that abdominal. Just once again, just keep pushing. You can bring them up. As I said, everybody has their own variation, what works. Just keep going, pick a number, hit that number, and next time, just keep adding, keep challenging yourself. That's what it's about. Once again, a little bit of a breath, relax,
Kind of stretch a little bit, roll from side to side. Just breathe the air. Yeah, that feels good. As I said, once you start, even though you're tired, you get a little, it's about being energized. And body motion is going to stay in motion, body rest is going to stay in rest. So, just believe in those principles and just get out there and do it. And once again, if you're just following us, thank you so much. I'm Doug Jeffrey. I am your host. I fit over 50. I'm 58 years old and just sharing some of my salubrious activities with you. Based on the current situation, gyms have been closed, had to get creative, think outside the box. So what was laying around the house, found a jump rope, push-ups, some stretching. Just, I knew that it was who I was and I just had to keep going, and nothing was going to stop me from making that commitment to myself that I wanted that healthy lifestyle. So we're going to grab our rope. Once again, if you are just joining us in the beginning, it's just making sure that you're loose. You're breathing. We're going to loosen up those muscles. So sway TV, so we're just going to sway the hips. There you go, just move. Get those arms up in the air. Just move, feel it. Breathe the air, deep breaths in and out. Stretch over, try and get your arm back as far as you can. You can feel it pulling on your shoulder, your hips. Oh yeah. So again, reverse, go to the other side, go over. Feel that stretch out. Yeah. Oh, feels so good. Once again, we're gonna put our legs roughly shoulder width apart. Just slowly, just bend over. You can feel your hands creep down your knees. Get as far as you can. That's comfortably. Hang there. Just drop your head. Let your head drop. Hang. It's gonna be a Gumby. Just loosen everything up. You can feel it pulling in your hamstrings. You want to take your hands behind your ankles. Maybe pull a little bit. Drop that head. Just feel it. Feel those muscles loosening up. Now hang your arms. Let them hang. When you grab your elbows, drop the head, and just hang. You can feel where you hit that point. Then take a breath, exhale, just even go down a little bit further. Just each time, you just keep on challenging yourself. See what I am made of. There you go. Let your hands drop again. Move it around. There you go. So we're going to take our rope. Just going to jump for a little bit. As I said, sometimes I'll get a number in my head that I'm going to make that number. Even if I trip up on the rope, I'm going to reach my goal. I set a goal, whatever it might be, whether if it's a time goal, a jump goal. You always want to put the goals. That way you're challenging yourself. So here we go. Just nice and steady. There you go. When I first started doing this, as I said, I haven't done it in years, and my calves for literally 2 weeks after were just on fire because you start to use muscles that you never use. I was always a Stairmaster guy or a treadmill guy, and guess what? Found something else. As I said, you just keep doing this, just jump, and you'd be surprised over time what you can do. All different tricks and different things that make it, you want to keep it interesting. So once again, it's just raising your heart rate just a little bit. You can feel it. And that's what you want. That's a muscle. You just want to make sure that, that's working. Feel your lungs working. So many people, especially as we age, if you're not using the lungs, the airway, it's just like anything else. They start to shrink. They start to get smaller. So you want to keep using that. So we're going to drop our rope. We go back down to our mat. Once again, just sit for a second. Just stretch out. Just hang there. There you go. Here we go. We're going to go again with push-ups. I would find different, over the time I would find different ways to elevate my feet. So by elevating my feet, it's working different parts, of my chest, my shoulders, my arms. It's just a variation. And I honestly believe the variation on what you do, you will find different ways to be able to work and hopefully get gains that you didn't think were possible. So here we go. Once again, it's you pick a number. What's your number? If anybody out there is following me, you want to give me a number, let me see if I can make that number. So here we go. Once again, arms shoulder lengths apart, different ways. Your head's down, your head's up. It's kind of whatever works for you. As long as you're doing something, it's totally working. So 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's a lot of schools to it. Do you go all the way down? Do you go all the way up? Or it's finding what's comfortable. Trust me. You feel it. I feel it in my arms. I feel it in my chest. I feel it in my shoulders. I feel it in my butt. It's working everything. It's isometrics, as Candace said before. If you're really, it doesn't matter what you do. There's so many programs out there with people trying to sell you this, sell you that. You can do everything that's available to you in your home. It's just really about just making that commitment and the commitment to yourself that I'm going to do this. So once again, I'm going to jump down. We're going to do our stomach real quick, then we're going to be moving out. We're going to talk about my lovely, tasty, healthy bites. So once again, hands under your butt to take the strain off your back. Pull it up. Ready? 1, 2. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Hopefully you have been inspired to make that commitment to yourself. That's really what it's about. It's amazing what you can do if you make up your mind to do it. Not only does that apply to working out, that will apply to every aspect of your life. So there we go. So once again, as we wrap this down, we're just going to stretch a little bit. What I like to do is, sit down, take a breath, make sure you're still comfortable. What we're going to take the right leg over the left, kind of pull your shoulders back. I'm going to take my right arm, lock it into my knee, extend it, and I'm going to try and turn my head and my shoulders all the way around. You will feel this. It just feels amazing. Kind of get that head, see if you can look over that shoulder. Just kind of push. Once again, you don't want to go too far. Just what's comfortable. Just feel it. You feel it stretch. It's loosening up your whole body. It's giving life back to your body. Once again, put it down. Let's do the reverse. Over it. Get those shoulders back firmly planted. Make sure you get your balance. Take it, lock it in, extend it. And just turn. Try and look over your shoulder. As I said, there's so many different stretches that you can do, but these are ones that kind of my go-to stretches, because for the longest while, I wasn't doing it. So there you go, lay them out. Okay, just kind of reach down, kind of stretch, really feel it in your lower back. Just hold it for a few seconds and make sure you breathe. Last thing you want to do is hold your breath, because trust me, I've kind of learned the hard way. Just going to make sure you breathe. You feel it just each time, just even get a little bit further. Feel that lower back stretch out. There we go. Okay, there we go. Once again, thank you so much. What we're gonna do now, Candace is gonna come back in and we're gonna talk my healthy bites.
Doug Jeffrey, fit over 50. That was awesome.
Yes, thank you so much.
Appreciate you so much. Now, I know you have a great recipe that's quick and simple that you're going to show us. So, do you want us to go over there and you're going to show how to whip this thing up? Okay, let's go. All right.
Okay, so it's all about, as I said before, 85% about what you eat. Let's face it,
you got to enjoy your life. You got to enjoy food, and so it's trying to meet in the middle. You find something that's healthy that still satisfies the taste. And what we like to do, as far as eating, if we try and eat clean for 6 days, then on the 7th day, we will have what we call our cheat day.
A pizza day.
Pizza day. So you work up that. You build in those goals that if I ate really clean, then I'm allowing myself. And I've been doing this for so many years, and from what I understand, I guess there's a lot of people out there, the Rock included. I guess it's this thing that you've earned that day of lovely decadent foods. Mm-hmm. So with that said, what we have here, and once again, my peanut butter, my favorite.
And eats 4 jars a week, you guys. I'm not even joking. It's crazy. The amount of peanut butter that I get at the grocery store, I think I must have like an addiction, and I'm not even the one eating it. So
what we have is Laura Scudder's peanut butter. I spent 100% peanut butter, oatmeal, maple syrup, the pure maple syrup, sea salt, and coconut. That simple.
What is it called?
Doug's Healthy Bites. So we're gonna whip these up. I'm actually a little hungry right now after I worked out. So please, so 2 cups.
So you got 2 cups of rolled oats.
1.
You guys, this is so simple. I'm not joking.
And these are instant oats. We use the whole oats, and then we found out if we process them down, they're a little smoother of bites. So 1.
Now it's 1 cup of peanut butter, and you can use either crunchy peanut butter, which we usually use, or smooth. It just depends, whatever your choice.
I love peanut butter.
He's like peanut butter crazy, you guys. Seriously.
It's just,
It's his favorite
for
food.
years everybody was saying that, oh, low fat foods, but it's really not about the fat. It's all about the carbohydrates and how your body processes. So let's get all of that. That's gold.
So he adds the 2 cup of oats and the 1 cup of peanut butter.
And then 1 cup coconut flakes.
So 1 cup of coconut flakes.
Once again, all these by themselves are wonderful, healthy foods.
And we love coconut flakes and oatmeal too in the morning. Sometimes we put it with chopped nuts, raisins.
Fruit, apple.
Yeah, fruits such as apples.
3/4 cups.
This is that one right here. So now you want to put in 3/4 cups of 100% authentic maple syrup. And
right?
That's perfect. What the difference is that sometimes they do corn syrup and say it's maple syrup. It's the cheaper variety. I wouldn't recommend it.
And it's really amazing how they actually process maple syrup out of the trees, where they actually drill into the tree. They put a siphon in there, and based on how they do it, where it all runs down and fills into a container. It's quite fascinating. So how
Now,
much?
just sea salt. I would do like a teaspoon of sea salt. Excuse me.
So here,
There
let's.
you go. Yeah, just hold that there.
I don't think that's we have a grinder, so we're just going to make it work. And
Okay,
basically,
that's perfect. There we go.
I'm always somebody that once you get the general idea of what you're making, if a little bit more or a little less, it's kind of it's up to the individual. So what we want to do is we want to stir it all up, mix it all up.
So you want to stir it up until it forms almost like a paste. When everything is completely stirred together, it only takes a couple minutes. And then what Doug is going to do is he's going to form little balls. So these are Doug's Healthy Bites.
As you can see, it's everything that's in here is really healthy. It's good for you, and it's just maple syrup. Might be a little high in the sugar area, but it's a treat, and 99% good for you.
Yeah, it really is, and so many times I love sweets. He doesn't really care so much, but if I want that sweet taste where I feel like I'm getting something decadent, this is an awesome treat, and it's actually really healthy for you. There's nothing bad in these Healthy Bites.
No, they're not.
So there you go. So now he's got it all stirred together, and
Once
now
again, I'd wash my hands, but we're outside. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take them, kind of make Nice little formed little guys right there. Pop them on the plate. There we
And so
go.
you just want to pop them on the plate. And then after you put them on the plate, then you would stick them in the refrigerator for 2 hours and they solidify a little bit. They're easier to handle and they're awesome. You just pop them in your mouth and seriously, he can eat a whole plate.
They are to die for.
There's a whole plate of these on Netflix and he's so happy.
It's a healthy gastronomic pilgrimage, an Epicurean's delight.
An Epicurean's delight.
They're good. There we go. And trust me, these would be gone in one sitting.
And they probably will be after we finish this. He's going to save them and he's going to eat them on the way home. I'm not joking. So.
Once again, as we learn, processing down the oatmeal makes it a lot smoother. It's just raw uncooked oatmeal in your digestive tract sometimes is a little binding, especially as we get older. So having it a little ground a little finer just seems to move through your system, because they're the lovely things you worry about when you get older. So there we go.
So there we go. We've got the bites. Okay. Are you gonna eat the bite? Go ahead and here. I'll give you a bite. Ready? How is it?
That's great. Sweet, savory, the oatmeal. Once again, I love peanut butter.
Do you want the rest of your bite?
No, I'll take it. Thank you so much.
All right. I'm gonna eat one of these too. Let's see. Those are actually really good.
I like peanut butter. You need something to drink
I need water.
without fluid.
Oh my gosh, my mouth is so dry.
I know.
But these really are good. If you guys haven't done this yet,
Gotta try it.
and also hit that follow button so you can see all this great programming we have here at Sway TV. Great shows, exercise shows, great hosts, great products. You can follow us at Sway TV, and also, if you want to see some episodes you might have missed through the week, don't forget you can go to swayreplay.com. That's swayreplay.com, so you won't miss out on anything. And don't forget, we also have a Sway TV podcast. I've got so much peanut butter in my mouth right now that you guys can hear on Amazon Music. And whether you go listen to us or whether you see the shows, don't forget to shop the carousel for great products that we have right here each and every day. So right now, we're going to take a break to get some water. And we'll be back in a jiff. We're going to go in the carousel to see some of the great products that Doug's used today in his workout and his fitness routine for us. And we're going to see a bunch of interesting other new stuff. So stay tuned. I will be right back in a jiff.
Thank you so much.
Bye. today we've got fitness enthusiast, Fit Over 50, Doug Jeffrey with us. And you know, you guys, if you haven't already done this, to make sure to follow us on Sway TV right here. And if you've missed some of our shows, it's so easy to see the replays at swayreplay.com. That's swayreplay.com. And if you're interested in listening to us too, you know, I think what makes us different is we actually have a podcast. So you can listen to us on Amazon Music, and whether you listen to us or whether you're watching us on the replays or you're seeing us live, don't forget to check out the carousel for all these great, interesting products that we have. So now today we have Doug Jeffrey, who's Fit Over 50. And if you guys were here earlier, or if you're just coming in, he just get a terrific workout for us in the morning to get our groove going.
That's right.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you did this morning?
Well, it's every day I like to start out with doing something healthy, something positive. So every morning I'll get out in my patio based on the current situation and just do something to get my heart rate up, and jumping rope, push-ups, sit-ups, just whatever it might be. It's really starting your day off with a positive, healthy thing that you're doing for yourself. It's all about yourself. Everything starts within. You center yourself, you get yourself together, then everything else is going to fall in line.
Now, for people who weren't here earlier, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and a little bit about fitness?
Yeah, I'm 58 years old, and I've been working out, religiously for 42, 43 years. Started out, played sports when I was younger, football, wrestling, did a little bit of everything like all kids do. And when I was 14, 13 years old, I remember I was a fat little kid people making fun of, and I found weights, started working out with a friend of mine, and what seemed a horrible situation when I was a young kid, being made fun of, being bullied, actually turned into really a positive thing, because I made a commitment to myself that I wasn't going to do that, and I just found a love and a joy for fitness, just taking care of myself. And fast forward to 58 years old, I feel very blessed and honored to. I'm still working. I'm still going strong. So
people saw your workout earlier today, which you did about a 30-minute routine, and you'll see how fit you are at 58. And you think that it's just been a long-term. It's been a lifestyle, you said. It's not really about dieting or anything like that. It's a life commitment. It's a life commitment, right?
Oh yeah, you make the commitment to yourself. Diets, diets are fads. I'm going to be on a diet, then all of a sudden you're back to doing whatever your old behavior. And if you really make the promise to yourself and make that commitment, and what is it that you really want out of life? What do you want to change about yourself, your appearance? Because there's studies done. If your outward appearance changes, then the inner, that self-beauty, that love for yourself will radiate through your eyes. And it's really doing everything that you can to really become the best that you are. And everyone's just so unique, and there's only one of you. You're so specific to your DNA. So it's really just finding yourself and really what makes you happy. And once again, I choose to look a certain way, but that's my choice. But if you like, everyone, whatever you're happy with, what makes you smile. But with that said, you still want to make sure that your heart is healthy, you're breathing, your lungs are being worked, especially as you get older. Everything starts to slow down, and just overall, health problems. Studies show that little bit of exercise and eating right can really give you that longevity. And we were talking the other day about the blue zone, the 7 parts of the world where people live in their hundreds. And is it a geographic thing? Is it a primarily diet? genetics. I mean, what really gives somebody that quality of life when you get to 60, 70, 80, 90? It's one thing to be alive.
Right.
But if you still have that youthful appearance, that energy, that's a beautiful gift. So that's what I strive for as as we all get up there in years. So.
Oh, that's great. Well, you guys, now that we're talking about health, diet, fitness, and exercise, why don't we go into the carousel right now? Because I know we have some items that would be really interesting. And one of them, the first one I'd like for you to talk about, because you do a lot of weight training. So let me tell them what this is, and then I'm going to play the video, and then we're going to have you talk about it. So you guys, what this is the Flybird Weight Bench. This is an adjustable strength training bench for a full body workout with a fast folding 2020 version of being able to close this for portability and to be able to put it somewhere where you can store it. So let me go ahead and play the video, and then Doug's going to describe how you use a weight bench and what you can do with it.
That's a great bench. Oh, okay.
All right, so now, why don't you tell us a little bit about this Flybird weight bench?
Oh, I love it. I mean, it's pretty amazing, and it's all about versatility. What you were seeing in the video, from all, every muscle in the body, you can find a way to work it out, from the inclines to the declines. It looks like it does shoulders, you name it, you can do it, which is all about the versatility. So, with this adjustable bench and a set of dumbbells, I mean, you're good to go. That's all you really need. And the beauty of this, what I really love, is the designers of this really thought about it, because you have this thing, it's sitting in your bedroom, wherever. Guess what? Smart guys, they designed this correctly. It folds up and it goes under your bed. That's the one thing I love about it. That's perfect. So yeah, I thumbs up to that one. I really find that fascinating. Candace had got me. I wish she would have got me this one, in all honesty. One I have is non-adjustable, but it just sits outside. So it's nice to have it go away when you don't want it there anymore. Then you bring it back out.
Right, and just what it says, it saves 80% space by doing that.
Yeah.
And the price is really great, you guys. It's $169.99. So you save about $70 by ordering this on Amazon.
And once again, it's all about that commitment. You make the commitment. That's nothing to invest in yourself, to invest in your health, your well-being, just your state of mind. Just get out there and do something. And with a simple purchase like this, you buy that, get your set of dumbbells, and you are good to go. It's amazing what you can accomplish with something as simple as this. And based on the picture, you see how strong that is? They have the elephant on there, which I find very clever.
And how much does it hold?
620 pounds. I'm sure that elephant's probably a little bit more than that, but it's durable. It looks like it's well built. As I said, well engineered. The engineers thought of everything, so I highly recommend it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure that most people are not going to be 620 pounds. But let's go ahead and while we're here,
yeah, let's bring the weights out.
Yeah, let's take a look at some weights. These are the Shansha adjustable weights. These are dumbbells. It's a set. Now, these are for men and women, and there's a connecting rod that can be used as a barbell for your home gym
that's
workout
great.
training.
There you go. That's somebody that is used to doing this, and they realize what they need to do this. So that person thought it through. So kudos to connecting them both. Mm-hmm. Versus having the big cumbersome bar, then the dumbbell. So once again, it's all about convenience, storage. You can put them away. So
and also what's good too is I heard, because of the current situation, weights were very hard to find online. So if we can find them at Amazon here,
yeah, there you go.
It's a really good a deal right now. And so they have a plastic surface to protect the floor. And the filling is a mixture of sand and iron. Is that common in dumbbells?
Yeah, I mean, depending, and with the plastic coating and the sand, it's durable. It won't scratch your floors. It's it'll pretty much last for forever.
And do you like the dumbbell handles? Because I noticed that they are they're non-slippery, so you won't have a problem if your hands are sweating.
You get a nice grip. Mm-hmm. The little rubber urethane, whatever on there for coating, protects your hands.
Is that the thick sponge? Because they said that it's covered with a 0.5 centimeter thick sponge on it.
Yeah, so a little padding, depending on, especially if you're you're a lady, pretty hands. You don't want calluses like us guys do. So it's comfortable too, actually. Mm-hmm. They're comfortable to use, and that's what it's about.
So tell me about the difference of how it's important to be able to switch the weight for strength training, because you tell me that all the time. When we're at home, you're like, oh, I can take this off for you, for ladies versus men.
Oh, yeah, as you can see, the weights are easily removable, easy spin threaded caps that hold them on, and it's pretty simple. Just unscrew the cap, slide them off, put it back on, so it's interchangeable. You can go as heavy as you want, or you can go as light as you want. So it really gives you the ability to change your weights, and it's all about time too. So one of the things while I'm doing it is I got to change the weights, but these look like they're quite easy to use. You just spin them off, slide them off, put them back on. You're ready to go.
That's awesome. Now, for you that are new, and perhaps you've just joined in, I'm here today with workout enthusiast, Doug Jeffrey, Fit Over 50, and he's been showing us some great recipes. We just had Doug's Healthy Bites made out of peanut butter and oatmeal and coconut.
Gotta make sure you drink water.
We had to drink water before we came on here. And also he gave us a great 30-minute workout that anybody can do with items just using at your home. We're talking about dumbbells right now, but a quick and simple, easy workout using weights, jump rope, isometrics, and then a quick yoga warm down. So anyways, why don't you tell the people that are just joining in a little bit about yourself and your philosophy on working out on the whole.
All right. Thank you, Candace. I will. It's something that I'm 58 years old. I've been doing for, at least 42, 43 years religiously. It's something that 5 to 6 days a week, I would just, I made that commitment to myself from when I was a young man, and I'm thankful and I'm grateful that I found that at a young age, because not only the commitment that I just made to myself of taking care of my body, but that really carries over into every aspect of my life, from my businesses to my personal relationship. So it's just setting goals and making promises to yourself that you're gonna keep, and by doing that, you can really accomplish things. Because it's, we all know it's a crazy life. It's fast-paced out there, and so easily to get distracted. But if you find what's important to yourself and really make that commitment, It's a great way to just stay healthy and live to hopefully a very ripe old age. And as I said, that's what I'm working on.
And tell everybody how old you are.
I'm 58, and current situation of the world, everything's changed. Gyms were no longer open, closed, so I created this little simple little workout just in my backyard, my patio. I found a jump rope in storage and started with push-ups, sit-ups. As I said, we were talking before, prior to that, I would pick up cinder bricks and take a painter's pole and put it behind my neck and just to do something, and bags of soil. But now I've evolved a little bit. It used to be called the caveman workout. So now I have dumbbells and a bench. So if there's a will, there's a way, and that's really what I'm trying to say. It's just that commitment, and just get out there and do it, regardless of what the odds is. If it's important to you, you can do it. And nothing's more important than your health and your well-being.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. I think very, very well said. And I was saying out there earlier, this is a man who, when we didn't have anything in the backyard, we have a 20-pound tortoise, and he was taking
Think outside the box. He enjoyed it.
He was lifting the 20-pound tortoise as a weight, and I think the tortoise actually was enjoying it. So anyways, if you guys are just joining us now, we've got fitness enthusiast Doug Jeffrey here, and we encourage you, if you haven't done it already, to be able to push that Sway TV follow button so you can go ahead and follow us. And if you want to see some of the shows that you haven't had an opportunity to, maybe you've missed them or something, to go ahead and go to swayreplay.com. That's swayreplay.com to be able to see all your favorite shows that you might have missed throughout the week. And you could see all sorts of great programming, great hosts, and also, of course, the great products that are going to be in the carousel.
Yes, lovely products.
And speaking of products, let's go ahead and take a leak. Okay, he's excited. We're going to see what's next. I thought maybe let's take a look at this shirt, because this is actually...
Is this the one that I'm wearing?
The shirt that you're wearing right now.
Love this shirt.
So if you liked Doug's shirt and you saw him in the workout earlier today, this is the Nike men's dry tee. And what I like about it, well, you can describe it, but I think it just fits him so well. And also, it's sweating, like you don't.
Yeah, it's a nice form-fitted shirt, and once again, the dry.
It's like a dry wick, so you sweat.
Yeah,
you don't feel it.
You don't feel it. It's lightweight. It's somewhat very comfortable. So I'm a big fan of this lovely Nike's dry tee. So. Plenty of colors too.
Yeah,
wow.
It comes in a multitude of colors. This is a great shirt for anybody just to work out in, or you can just go somewhere in it. I love this color on you. Yeah. We got it the other day. It's one of my favorite shirts, and it just goes with just about everything. Yeah. And go like this. Show everybody your muscles. Like, it shows your muscles. If you're like a workout dude, it hugs. So I think it's a great. I'm sorry to make you do that. I know he's embarrassed.
I can't believe I did it, actually.
It's a great shirt for you to work out in. It's really, really comfortable. Now, another thing that, let's go ahead and talk about the yoga mat, because everybody saw this yoga mat. This is the exact yoga mat that we had for his workout just about an hour ago. This is the Gayam yoga mat. This is a premium 6mm print extra thick non-slip exercise and fitness mat. Say that in one breath. Yeah. For all types of yoga, Pilates, floor exercises, floor workouts. Now, the one pictured is the actual one that we have, which is the Plum Sundial Layers. The reason why I got this, I have to say, is because I had a lesser yoga mat, and I would constantly tell
it's after a very short period of time, it was just starting to disintegrate.
It was disintegrating. I was slipping and falling because it had no grip. So that's what I love about this yoga mat, and specifically.
And it's so lovely. I mean, the other day we saw it on the floor, and I'm like, wow, that thing would actually make a nice piece of art. I mean, you could actually hang it on a wall with all these lovely different patterns and colors. I mean,
he was like it should be a floor carpet.
It could be a carpet. Rug. It's just it's the color, and it's just it's very eye-catching, and as I said, it's a piece of art.
And especially where we live, he literally was saying that he thought it could be an area rug. It is that nice, but it's made of such good quality. As soon as you feel it,
you can tell that it will last a long time just based on the quality, based on the previous one that we had. Yeah. And it's really finding something that it's all about quality and what you're purchasing. because it'll, something that's made well, that the company that backs it, within these products, the company that has created these, if they believe in what they're selling, the quality's good, it's going to last forever. So.
Yeah, and also, I mean, come on, you guys, it's $23. That's amazing. This is an awesome product. And actually, what goes with it, what we carried this yoga mat with today, I also wanted to put this in the carousel because I thought it was really neat.
It's a great bag.
It's the Kind Folk yoga mat. This is a tote bag. It's a patterned canvas. It's got an extra pocket and a zipper. And what I love about it is it completely fits the yoga mat.
Yeah, once again, it's an attractive bag.
You can use it to go traveling.
Multi-versatile.
We like to go to Palm Springs all the time, and I would be happy taking that bag. And also, whenever we want to take the yoga mat somewhere, we just pop it in this bag, and there's plenty of room extra aside from that we can put all sorts of other things. You can put a couple of towels in there, get some beauty products in there. You can put his jump rope in there.
Multifaceted.
He could put his Doug's Healthy Bites in there. Anyways, you could put a lot in this. It's only $40. It's a beautiful tote bag anyways. It's not necessarily, you can use it for groceries. You don't have to just have it as a yoga mat bag. It does work as that, the one I'm going to show you right here.
Look at that.
Isn't that a nice looking bag? I don't care if it's a yoga mat.
Just the
bag.
pattern,
It's just perfect
the prints
by
on
itself.
it, the colors. Look at that. It's very attractive.
Yes. This one is Celestial. This is the actual bag that we have. And also it's got a place for a cell phone, your keys. If you go to yoga class, this is a perfect bag to take with you. And if you can look, see how large it is. I actually looked before I purchased this to make sure. This does hold a 26-inch wide mat. This is basically your standard size mat that most people have to go to yoga. So if you get this bag, just know for all intents and purposes that your yoga mat is going to fit into this bag. And there it is. It's so beautiful. And it's a tote bag, so you can carry just about anything in it.
Our tortoise would fit in there.
Yeah, maybe our tortoise would fit in this bag. I'm not sure.
I think you would enjoy it.
So, and then, we just went ahead and put some leggings in here because if you like the leggings that I was wearing today, these are very similar. This is the Core 10 Women's Nearly Naked, although it's not naked, yoga high waist capri legging. Now, what I like about these in specific is that they're high-waisted, and I'm going to tell you why, because I think a lot of times if you want some extra support, maybe ladies want some extra support when you're exercising, it's better to have high-waisted rather than lower. And if you have a little tiny bit of a muffin top, which a lot of us do, you won't see it in this high-waisted capri legging. So these are only around $25. They come in assorted colors from black, olive, navy blue, purple. This is such a great basic, don't you think, for yoga and for working out?
It's form-fitted. It breathes, so you can move around. Especially with yoga, any kind of you want something that is, as I said, form-fitted, that you're not. Getting called up and, the pants are falling back over top of you and just, form-fitted, comfortable, breathes. So that's really...
definitely. Oh, and you know what? I want to give a shout out right now to Kimberly. Kimberly, thank you so much for following. We're so excited that you're here with us today. Say hi, Kimberly. Thank you. And if you guys haven't done it already, be like Kimberly and hit that follow button. Hit that follow button and follow us. Yes, and hang out with us every single day. We're going to be here talking on Sway TV. We're live, and you also can follow us on followsway.com. And if you haven't had time to see some past episodes that you might be interested in, don't forget to go to swayreplay.com, and you can see all the shows that you've missed, all the episodes, all the hosts, and all the great items that are going to be in the carousel.
A lot of fascinating people, just wonderful, helpful tips from fitness to you name it, and it's, you should come along for the ride. It's surprising what you can learn.
Yeah, and speaking of fitness, we've got Shay J, who's here, and she does great workouts in the morning, in addition to Doug, and Doug does a lot of Fit Over 50. So a lot of fun, interesting, different types of fitness, whether it could be yoga, high impact, and you just did a quick routine. It was about 20 minutes this morning. Tell us about your routine.
It's something that, I was kind of, had no choice based on the current situation, what's going on. So being at home, I found a jump rope that was in a box that I haven't used for years, and just got out there starting to do the jumping rope and push-ups and sit-ups. I just wanted to do something, so I found what was available and I made it happen. Then you move on. I was able to get dumbbells and a bench that was similar to one that we shared with you that's in the carousel. But you just got to get out there and make the commitment and just do that healthy activity every day. Make it part of your lifestyle. If you commit to that, boy, it's amazing what can happen.
And now we have the thing that everybody has been waiting for. So, Sway TV is going to have a giveaway. Now, we're not just giving away anything, and we're not giving anything that it's easily attainable elsewhere.
You cannot get this, from what I understand.
That's true.
Is not easy to find.
This is the thing. You can't find this anywhere because you can't. They got sold out, and they got sold out at Christmas. And so we have one, and we have only one that we're going to be giving away. So I'm going to have you grab it and hold it while I talk about it because it's so heavy. Are you ready? Okay, it is a...
Dun, 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 dun.
It's a PlayStation 5, you guys! No joke. This is a PlayStation 5 that you cannot find anywhere anymore because they are sold out everywhere. So if you have a kid that has addiction to video games, which so many we know today, even my own nephews.
I am fascinated. You can actually make a living playing video games. I've never been into it, but I just think that's very creative and outside the box. But
it's a millennial world.
I know.
It's a millennial
world. I wonder if I
so,
can make a living playing this video game.
Well, you're actually going to play this game later, so you can try. So let me tell you how you can win this game. So first, you've got to send a photo, a pic of you guys following Sway TV. Then you're going to take that photo and you're going to send that screenshot by email to us at ps5@shopswaytv.com. That's ps5@shopswaytv.com. Or you can DM, direct message us on Instagram at shopswaytv. So now, then you've got to watch for the drawing that's going to be on January the 30th, and it's going to be at 8 p.m. on Eastern time, and 5 p.m. on our time, which we're in Los Angeles, so that's Pacific time. And you've got to see who wins. And one person is actually going to win this PlayStation 5. I'm so excited. I almost wish it was us, but we can't enter. So anyways, there's going to be somebody out there that's going to have a grand time. So you guys go ahead, take the time to enter. And while you're doing that, don't forget to follow us.
Follow us.
Hit that follow button. Follow us for great shows and great programming here, right here at Sway TV. And if you miss some great shows, then you can go to swayreplay.com. That's swayreplay.com to see all our great hosts, all our great shows, great programming, and also the great products that you're going to find in the carousel. And also, you know what? I think what makes us different is that we also have a podcast, a Sway TV podcast that you can actually hear on Amazon Music. So whether you listen to us or whether you're watching us on the show live like we are right now, or on the replays at swayreplay.com, don't forget to check the carousel because it's got great products.
It's all about the goodies in the carousel.
The goodies that you can get on Amazon each and every day that are available to you. So anyways, enter the contest. We're excited for it for January the 30th. That's not even far away.
No, it's not.
So somebody's going to get this really quickly, like within a week or so. So anyways, and later on today, somebody who shall remain nameless is going to be playing this for the first time.
Come with instructions?
So I have no idea how he's
The last
going to
video
do it.
game I played was probably Pac-Man or
So,
something.
okay, see, if you can see
That's
that
all,
he's 58 years
that
old.
kind of dates me.
The last game that he's actually played is Pac-Man,
Remember,
or
it was just-
maybe is it pinball?
That could be.
And he probably played pinball.
My generation.
Do you know how to hold the PS5?
No, I do not. So it's a little bit of a learning curve, but I do like to learn. I love a challenge, so I think it's going to be quite fascinating to see if I can figure this out. Because I was watching you yesterday, and somebody had a little, how do you say,
I kept dying.
a difficult time
over and over
figuring
again.
this out.
I don't know how to play the game. He's going to play a game. It's going to be different than the game that I played. So the game that I played incorporated somehow strawberries and eggs, and I.
But that is the game, right?
No, you're actually. I've been told that you're playing another game. So. Oh, this is, let's see, and so we're going to go into the carousel again.
What do we have here? Looks like we have a lovely, I would say this is a, right there, click on that. There you go, it should
let's
pop up,
see.
keep going, keep going,
We've got
keep
one
going.
more item.
This is, looks like some type of 3 items. So
Oh, we got 3
looks
more
like it's
items.
a
Okay.
type of massager.
Let me see if I can find
I'm trying
this
to
item,
find
you
this in the
guys.
carousel.
There
so
it is.
There we go, we got it now.
All right,
So-
so what we have here is the Naipo Shiatsu back and neck massager with a heat deep kneading neck massage, back
That's the
massage,
charger.
shoulder, foot, legs. You can use this in the home, you can use it in the car and in the office. So you know what? I'm going to play the video right now so you guys can see what it looks like.
I'm assuming that it works like this somehow, right? Well, we're gonna learn how this works. Sure, it looks like that. Yeah. Yeah. There's no batteries? No, plug it in.
All
There it goes.
right, there you have it, you guys. This is the Naipo Shiatsu back and neck massager. Now, this neck massager has heat. It massages, and you can see Doug's right here. It massages
Quite lovely,
your neck,
actually.
your back,
Oh,
your shoulder.
yeah, that feels good.
He's loving this.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness!
that's
Now he's going
great.
to fall asleep, you
Wow.
guys. He's probably
Wow, that
he's
really
probably
gets
going
in
to fall
there.
asleep.
Wow.
This is great. So I'll tell
that
you
feels
about
great.
it because he's very busy with his neck massager.
Wow.
So this is only $50. That is amazing. And so you can put this on your legs, you can put it on your feet, you can put it on your shoulders as he's doing it, your neck, and you could use this in the car. Can you imagine watching Netflix, binging Netflix at home? And you're in your lazy boy recliner or you're on the couch.
It's great.
And this is what he would do. He would just sit there with us all the time. Or you know what's even better is if you're in the office, because so many people have home
Wow.
offices right now.
It's kind of crazy.
So
It,
be
it
nice-
really digs in there and it gets
Oh,
all
yeah.
over you. That's kind of good. Ooh. Yeah.
Well, if you have a
Like
home, if you have a home office, this is ideal. I think take a little 5 or 10
Yeah.
minute break,
Ooh.
and maybe I should just not talk about it. You should just watch him because he looks like he's having
Wow.
such a good time. So,
Yeah.
how does it feel on your neck?
Well, the ones I've used in the past were just kind of superficial. It seems like this has these circular, almost balls that are able to really get a decent amount of pressure
Okay.
and move. So it's like somebody's fingers actually digging into your shoulders. It's quite lovely, actually.
Oh, that's great. So now this is
And there's probably different
these are
settings.
straps that they were talking about.
And you
so
can
this is
pull it
better-
down even.
Yeah.
It not only holds your hands, but you can really give yourself more pressure by tensioning. There we go.
for like arm support.
Wow, it just moved to my neck. Ah, my God. That's crazy. Wow.
Oh,
I'm telling you that got my attention.
Wow.
I did not expect that, but it feels
you know
great.
What they're talking about is the deep kneading and the massage
That's
knots.
what it is.
So that's what you're feeling right
Oh.
now. That's what he's feeling
Kind
now.
of scared me. I didn't expect it.
Oh my gosh.
This thing just like grabbed onto my neck.
So there's a heat option to this too if you want heat in
What
additional.
else does this thing do?
So you said that it's very comfortable,
Yeah, it's
right?
comfortable, but you can really feel the pressure, and it's got a decent range of motion within the field that it's working on. So yeah, I mean it's like imagine somebody getting behind you and just putting their hands and working their thumbs, or like a real massage would be. So this is kudos to these guys.
That
They kind of
sounds
figured, every once in a while it gets you. You gotta be aware. Whoa, okay, I think I'm done.
Gotta try it.
Gotta try
It's
it.
a Naipo Shiatsu
Yeah,
back and neck
it really gets in
massager.
there.
Oh my goodness.
Unplug this.
All right, you better unplug
Wow.
that one.
That felt pretty good. As you can see, you can see the little setups in here.
Yeah, no, I see
It's
the
really hitting
balls.
the points.
That's so fun.
Oh, well done, guys. Well done.
All right, so now on to our next. He loves this one so much. We've got to get him on to the next one. So our next product is the Anchor wireless charger, and it's got a power wave stand. Now we have Anchor chargers at home. So go ahead, basically show him the charger,
You see it?
and I'm going to play you guys the video. Now that is really, really cool. Now this charger is certified. You can put it on the iPhone SE, the 11, the 11 Pro. And you can see it right here. It is so cool. There we go. If you guys can see it, I'm going to hold it up so you get more of a view of it.
Yeah, I mean, the wireless chargers are so much. They're so much more convenient. How many times over the years do you get a power cord that all of a sudden it breaks on you and you're holding on an angle to try and fix it? It's just so easy just to take your phone, you just pop it on there, and you hear your little bling bling go off. That means it's charging. It's just so simplistic and convenient, which that's the way it is these days. So.
I know, and guess how much it is?
How much?
It's $15.
Yeah,
So you guys have
that
got to
can
get
go
it.
wrong.
That's amazing. It is $15. So definitely, this is something that would be a great gift for somebody. Valentine's Day is coming up. I love practical gifts.
Yeah.
You get me practical gifts.
Yeah.
I always appreciate them.
Comes in 2 different colors too. You can have black or white. So obviously, like options.
And you can see
So,
right here.
You see them right there?
And then it has universal capability, compatibility. So
There we
it's just
go.
a great, great product.
Yeah.
So now we have one more today.
What do we got?
What is the one that we have today? We have this. Oh, this is so neat. All right, you guys. This is the Samsung Galaxy Watch Active 2. Now, it's got Bluetooth technology with it too. And this is a smart watch. It's got advanced health monitoring, fitness tracking, a long-lasting battery, and this is the color aqua black. How smart is this watch?
Yeah, it's technology is moving so quickly these days, and it seems like every day they're coming up with something else. And the fact that you have this, right on your wrist, from the Bluetooth to the health tracking.
You can auto track your workouts. So now if you had something to do that, wouldn't you want to do that every day?
Oh, most definitely, because you can, the pedometers where you're counting your steps or, locking into your heart rate, to everything.
Yeah, this is the absolute deal of the day. And if you're biking, if you're swimming, if you're running, if you're walking, if you're on a scooter, it tracks how far and how long you're going. So the course of the day, how much exercise you've done.
But just the Bluetooth capability is just fascinating. I mean, there's so many benefits to just the size of it, to what you have, literally your fingertips of. It's pretty amazing.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what? This is the deal of the day. So it's $329. Now I know you guys think, oh my gosh, that's a lot. But compared for a watch, I mean, this watch does everything. It's not just a regular timepiece.
Some of the the other brands that have been out there for years.
This is
the apples and oranges. They both do the same thing. You're paying for what it does without all the hype and the hoopla of the other one that
sure, absolutely.
Everyone's coming out with something that's going to compete.
And this has got customable bands and faces that you can put on it, so you can adjust it for if you're a man or if you're a woman. I think this is a great deal. This is our deal of the day, you guys. I would love a watch like this, so just to put it out there for Valentine's Day, just so he knows.
Hint, hint.
Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So anyways, that was our deal of the day. Now, I thought that somebody might be playing a video game
do I get
today.
do I get to play?
I don't know who this person is.
How's it work?
So I think you just have to, is that the correct way to hold it? Or
Hold
you
it? No, I think
that
I
way?
hold it this way.
Okay,
So,
he doesn't
as I
quite
said,
know
there's a
how to
learning
hold
curve
it.
here.
All right, so here we are, and this is your game. So go ahead and start. This is from the PlayStation 5. Oh, off you go.
Okay, there I am. How do I move?
Well, you got to figure that out. You got to go forward. Go forward. All right.
Okay, that turns that.
That's
okay,
you.
there you
Okay,
go.
you wave.
Whoa, look at that. I'm scoring points.
Oh,
okay, I got
Are those coins? Okay.
Oh, now how do I jump?
I don't know.
What happens if I stand on that center thing?
Maybe you'll jump. Where are you going? Down there.
Okay, jump.
Gotta go down there.
Ah, he doesn't want to jump. Jump. Okay, so I go like this and I push this one. Ready? Nope. Oh, there you go. He's running in circles. There you go. I'm running in circles. Okay, I'm moving. I'm doing something. How do I get off of this thing? What's this thing right here?
That way.
But what do I can jump on those things, right?
Oh, okay,
jump?
go that way.
How do I jump? Oh, what happened? I ran out of time.
Start again, restart. There you go.
Go here?
All right. Go here, it says. All right.
Go here. How do I, where's the
You
enter
have to
button?
start again.
But how do I?
Start again.
See,
How do you start?
See? The middle button. I got it. There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
I don't even know what this is. What is this game that we're playing? Oh, Astro's Playback. Okay. So remember, you guys, if you want to win this PlayStation 5, you can enter our drawing. It's going to be on January the 30th.
Oh, X right there.
And it's going to be at 8 p.m. on the East Coast, which
Hit it
is
again.
5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And all you need to do is follow Sway on Amazon Live, and then take a screenshot of yourself following following Sway, and then you're going to email
Technical
it
difficulty,
to
folks.
PlayStation5 at ShopSwayTV.com, or DM us on Instagram at ShopSwayTV to be able to win and get the opportunity to get this PlayStation 5, which is something that nobody else has been able to get because it is not available. So he's trying to get this game started again because we have no idea. We have no idea how to play this game, but you guys might be able to. If you know what, if you know how to play this game, why don't you go ahead and drop something in the chat and tell Doug what to do?
Please
because Doug
educate
doesn't know
us.
how to start this game. We have no idea what we're doing.
I will make money at playing video games. That's my new thing
If
now.
you guys are familiar with this game, please
Here we
let
go,
us
right?
know.
Okay, here we go. I'm back. Okay.
He's back.
So,
He's walking. He waved.
okay, I can run. Where'd I go?
This is.
Okay.
So now I don't know what you're doing. Oh, there you are.
Do I shoot? Do I jump?
I don't know.
Do I fight people? Like,
don't know.
what is my objective?
I have no idea.
What is my objective in this video game?
Let me see.
I like the music.
Where are you?
I don't know. There I am. So how do I go? There he goes. Okay, I'm a little guy here. What do I
Okay,
do?
there you go.
I kick that ball?
Kick that ball.
Okay, I'm
roll the
okay. I'm
ball.
rolling the ball. Oh, look at me. Woohoo! There we go.
This is good. You haven't died yet. All right.
Do I die?
I don't know if you died.
Running through the grass. What's this thing? Can I climb it? Can I climb it?
Oh, look, now you've got a bird's eye view here.
Okay, what are these other?
This is a drone view.
These other buttons do anything else?
Are there other people in there? I don't understand. What are you doing?
What is the objective of this game? Oh, wait a minute. I can do other things. There's controls here. I can wave. Look, I can wave.
I like it when you
I can wave. Look, hi.
wave.
Hi, Candace. Oh, yeah, there we go. I'm moving. Ah, there I am. What am
You're
I
in
doing
a
now?
time warp, and so now I think you went into hyperspeed and you're someplace else, and you look dizzy. All right, keep going
Okay,
forward.
that changes the angle.
You guys want to win this PlayStation 5? Enter the giveaway. The drawing's going to be on January the 30th.
Oh, sorry about that. Excuse me.
Doug's trying to play the game. We have no idea what we're doing.
I gotta back up now. Okay, now I'm getting it.
You
I think
can't
so.
even find PlayStation 5 right now.
There we go. Now I'm getting it. Okay,
Because
this is
they're
how.
completely sold out. All right. Now where are you going? Is that ice or is that water?
I don't know. I'm gonna jump up here and see what happens. What do I do? Woo! Can I wave?
Wave. Wave.
Does he dance?
How do you wave?
Two-step it. He's dancing to the music. I still
Go
don't
down off that thing.
what's the objective? What am I supposed to do?
Well, here's
There you go.
small, there's like eggs over there.
Do I grab that egg?
Go say hi to that egg. Oh, he's cute. Are you dancing with the egg? Watch out, he may kill you. You don't know because
This is like the non-violent version.
These eggs can turn on. And
Hello,
kill
doggy.
you.
What's that thing?
What's that? What is that? Oh, wave to that guy. Wave to that guy. Hi. Oh, was that
I got
an egg?
something. I just got something.
I think you got an egg.
Did I get any points? Like,
He's very enthusiastic about meeting you.
okay, nice
So
meeting you,
that's
buddy. I'm gonna move
that's
on
a
now.
good thing.
Where am I gonna go now?
I don't know.
What's this
What's that
thing?
thing? There's another egg.
Did I score any points or like what?
You must have, because the other guy was very happy for you. What's that?
Was I supposed to knock those
I
over?
don't know.
Okay.
I have no idea what's going on. Where are we going?
Okay.
Okay, anyway. All right, let's stop this game. You
No,
guys,
I'm learning.
thank you so much.
Thank you all.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We had such a great time with you guys. And don't forget to watch Sway TV for great programming. If you catch us later, you missed this show, go to swayreplay.com. And don't forget to always check in the carousel for these great items that we have. I'm Candace Kita.
I am Doug Jeffrey, and once again, thank you so much for spending this time with us. Hopefully it was informative, insightful information. So
Fun
our pleasure.
workout, great peanut butter bites, great recipe. Thank you so much for being with us here today. And thank you guys also being with us here today, and we'll see you soon. Take
Bye,
care.
guys.
Bye.
Make sure you guys follow Sway TV. Follow Sway right here. Ooh, it's this way, sorry. Corey says, thank you, Sway TV. Shakira says, thank you, Sway. Yes, guys, it is so much fun. We love Sway TV.
So grateful for you guys and for Sway TV.
We'll see you soon. Until then, let's sway.
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 Let's sway.